Hello family, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is a group collaboration entitled Sweets for My Sweet, hosted by Tiffany from Small Town 6. Her link will be in the description box below. This content is also in collaboration with a lovely group of women who upload amazing content right here on YouTube as well. I will also include the group playlist in the description box so you can visit their channels when you finish watching my upload. So right now I am putting some icing on some leftover cake that the kiddos and I made last night. It's nothing special. We just found a red velvet box cake mix over at Walmart, and I picked it up so that the kids and I could make it as indoor activity. Because we live in the north, we actually live in southern part of New Jersey, and so it is extremely cold here. So I try to pick up all kinds of games and puzzles and coloring books and things of that nature, and also things that we can make as far as baking for indoor activities for me and the boys. So like I said, this is one of 2 pans of cake that we had left over, and I'm just icing it. Nothing special, like I said, just a box cake mix. For our project, you will need a bag of pretzels. I picked these up at the local Dollar Tree. You will also need some almond bark, the vanilla flavor. I picked that up at the Aldi. You'll need a bowl, which you'll see I changed that over because I didn't think it was a good idea at the end. And then some parchment paper lined on a baking sheet. So this is the actual bowl that I switched over to. So I took 2 cubes of the vanilla almond bark and I melted it in this microwave safe dish for 1.5 minutes. If you find that yours is not melted enough, you just want to continue to put it in on 15-second increments, and just keep stirring it until you get the consistency you desire. Right now you see where I am dropping a few pretzels into the melted bark, and I'm just covering it with a spoon. It's less messy this way. You do want to move rather quickly, however, because the bark will begin to harden on you. So I just keep dropping a few pretzels in and covering them and putting them over onto this parchment paper. And I just make sure that I give it enough space so that when it hardens, it's easier for me to grab them and pick them up. You don't have to leave much space in between, however I do, because it's easier for me to pick it up that way when it's all done. So I'm just going to continue coating all the pretzels until I get this baking sheet filled. So allow me to take this time to introduce myself to anyone who may be new on my channel today. Hello, my name is Wanda. We are the Amaechi Tribe. We are a family vlogging channel who likes to bring cooking, cleaning, laundry motivation, grocery hauls, day in the life, and anything family related. It is no accident that you landed on our channel today, and we welcome you with open arms. While you're here, I ask that you leave me a comment so that I can chat with you in the comment section and welcome you to the Amaechi Tribe. Also, I ask that you hit that red subscribe button and tap that bell notification so you won't miss out on any future content. And please, by all means, share our channel out with your family and friends, as well as on your other social media platforms. For all of our returning family members, thank you so much for your continued love and support with our content. You're greatly appreciated. Let me know in the comment section below, What do you have planned for your special Valentine this year? So here are some little red sugar crystals that I found in a recent haul when I was at ShopRite, and I thought it would be very befitting for this occasion. So I was able to pick these up and I scored them for $1. I got a number of different colors, but I chose red to use for this particular upload. Moving right along, now that I have all of the pretzels covered, I'm just taking these little sugar crystals and I'm just pinching them and actually just sprinkling them over the pretzels. There's no science to this. You just sprinkle how light or how heavy you like for your desired outcome. I actually tried to get the kiddos to help me out with this part, but they are all downstairs playing their PlayStation. We did make a batch of these about 3 nights ago, so actually I think they're kind of over it with the making anyway, because the moment they realize they're done, they're going to want to get right into them. So Grandma's left up in the kitchen doing it herself, but it takes no time at all. I just thought that while I'll do the kitchen cleanup, they could decorate these pretzels for me so that they can engage in this activity, well, partake in the activity, but they opted not to. It's okay. In 3 seconds I'll be done anyway. So these are some cute little jars that I was able to pick up from the Dollar Tree. They're bigger than I anticipated because I do not like to give the kids too many sweets at once. And because it's Valentine's Day, I didn't want to gyp them out of it, so I just put a little of everything in there. Here are the pretzels. So at the bottom, I have some Valentine colored M&Ms, and then I put cookies and cream hearts, and now I'm gonna add these beautiful pretzels that we just made to top them off. I'm just gonna distribute them evenly between these 3 jars. Like I said, I don't want my little ones bouncing off the walls. I always tend to give them some treats and then I regret it later. You guys have to remember, I am a full-time grandmom. So with that being said, I do not get the luxury of having my grandchildren visit and love on them and sending them back home with their parents. I am stuck with them all day, every day. So I have to do things differently and work a little smarter, especially when it comes to giving out sweet treats. So now I'm just putting the lids on these jars, and how stinking cute is this? I'm guessing that by the time I give them to them, I will just tape a taffy, like a lollipop on top with a Valentine's card, and voila, a nice sweet treat for my sweet. So this is how everything turned out. This is that cake that you saw me icing in the beginning. I actually sprinkled some of the sugar crystals on it. We took that extra cake and we used some cookie cutters and cut them in the shape of a heart. I don't know if you guys can tell. The kiddos helped with that part, and then I put a little icing on it. And then we put a little pretzel on everybody's plate. And this is their snack for tonight. I hope you enjoyed today's upload.